Good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to be able to present to you this morning the ETBI annual report for 2020 to 2021. In it, we provide an overview of the key achievements over the course of the year and reflect on the challenges that we responded to in relation to COVID-19. These achievements and initiatives were delivered collaboratively through ETBI, working with the 16 education and training boards across all our forums and groups. In presenting the report, I would like to acknowledge the work of the ETBI team, the contribution of all 16 ETBs, and of the learners who motivate us. Our annual report outlines what was achieved across our 5 strategic priorities. These include developing best practice, providing leadership, building our profile, communicating our work, and supporting growth. These initiatives and achievements are delivered through our 3 directorates: the Schools Directorate, which includes post-primary, community national schools, patronage, and instructional leadership; Further Education and Training Directorate; and our Organisation Support and Development Directorate, including change management and youth services. In this year's report, we highlight individual directorate achievements as well as ones that span all 3. We include a timeline outlining national and sectoral developments throughout the 2020 to 2021 period. The top line provides a snapshot of what was happening at the national level as the country went in and out of lockdown. And the bottom line outlines what was being delivered sectorally throughout this period. While last year's annual report focused on how ETBI responded to the immediate challenges posed by the pandemic, this year's report highlights how that response became more sophisticated and holistic. In a year that had very few in-person sectoral events, we include some of our favourite ETBI and ETB photographs taken throughout the period, thanks to the ETBs who shared their photos with us. We have 2 cross-directorate lead stories, and these tell about how we responded as a sector to the changing educational landscape during the pandemic and how we must respond as a sector to the changing landscape caused by climate change. Throughout the report, we identify the achievements across our 5 strategic priorities and spotlight key stories we want to share. These include instructional leadership, youth services, ETB patronage, how all of us had to respond to the fast and ever-changing requirements during the pandemic, achievements in further education and training, our ETB schools, including our community national schools, and we spotlight important developments in ICT, legal, buildings, and communications. Thank you for listening. We hope you find that the ETBI annual report for 2020 to 2021 is relevant and provides you with a picture of what has been achieved. It's now available on the ETBI website, along with other resources. If you have any queries or comments, do get in touch. Our details are coming up. Slán agus banach live go léir, agus go n-éiríonn tá live.